IPL Radio, inspiring passionate lives for the community.
Hello, IPL community. And Ollie's here, yay! And Kez is here, yay!
Happy dancing all round.
Motivational Monday here on IPL Radio. And we've got the amazing Kez talking about a new book. Kez, what are we talking about today?
You're talking about a book called A Very Long Way. Well, we are talking about a book called A Very Long Way. Now, I'm not a sook when I read books, but this made me cry.
Oh,
It made me stop, and I shed a few tears. I thought, what an amazing journey. Now, at the beginning of the book, it's written by Naomi Friars. I haven't read Naomi before. I think she's a fairly new author.
She is. This is her first book, but she's actually well written. She's been a writer for many years, yes.
I did some research once I got the web at the back of the book.
Yes.
Once I got the web, I did some research, and I thought, wow.
She's fascinating.
That's amazing what we can write when we don't have to actually deal with mental health.
Mm-hmm.
This book is dealing with severity of mental health,
Mm-hmm.
and she was misdiagnosed so many times. Wow. I'm just shocked.
And to know her now, it's amazing whenever you get to know the person she is now. You know, and she still struggles, but she's so amazing
Look, I think
in
we
what
all
she
struggle
does.
in
Yeah.
some way or form. We all wake up with self-doubt, and if we don't, then it'll come along sometime. Am I doing the right thing? Am I in
Yes.
the right place? Her journey stopped me, and I actually thought, I'll have a little read and I'll carry on. 2 hours later, I was still reading, and hubby came and he said, "You're right into that book, I won't disturb you," and I just waved him out the room. I said, "Go." Stop reading. So there's a little short sentence she's written here. It's called A Very Long Way. A real story that shows surviving can be a catalyst for thriving.
Mm-hmm.
I have to agree with that so much, because a lot of my friends that are writers have thrived through ill health. They are writers, whether it be mental health or physical health. They've actually thrived. They've made it work for them.
Mm-hmm.
And look, it's amazing. Her story is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
As I finished the book at 7 o'clock last night, after a full day of reading, going back, checking, I had my points right, because I'll be interviewing her on my Facebook page.
Amazing.
I'll be doing a talk about it.
Oh, brilliant.
So I actually got a message from Jane Talbot, who you introduced me to at Crom. Thank you so much.
She is a divine human who lives in Northern Ireland.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's gorgeous. Such a logical person.
Yes.
I just love her. So it wasn't a personal message to me. It was a quote on Facebook. And it comes from Frank Kafka. And it said, which goes with the book, don't bend, don't water it down, don't try to make it logical, don't edit your own soul. Isn't that powerful?
Beautiful.
Don't edit your own soul according to fashion. Again, powerful. Rather, follow your intense obsessions mercilessly.
Wow.
And I just thought, it just went with the book. And Naomi, if you're listening, well done.
Yeah.
So well done. Big ticks all over the chart for you. You've come a long, long way. And I was, there are pieces in the book I marked. You know, if I had an hour on the radio, I'd be reading passages from the book, because you've done a fabulous journey. And I also love the fact that you got into, you trained your little King Charles Spaniel to be a health professional, more or less.
She's amazing. And she's everywhere. You know, this book has been talked about everywhere. It's amazing. It really is touching the hearts and souls of people. About to become an audiobook as well. So there's lots of things happening for this amazing author, but she's put her heart and soul into it to share her story for other people to benefit from. You know, and just I want to let everyone know, in her 20s she had a nervous breakdown and had to learn how to speak again. Would you believe? Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, amazing. And she has a little boy called Ted, who's such a character. So her next book is The Life According to Ted. His little philosophies are hilarious. Yeah, if you check her out online, you'll see the whole story there.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I love the fact that web is www.naomifriars.com.
Yeah.
So before you read the book, check the web. And that's what I did wrong. I didn't check the web first.
Yeah.
I went straight into the book. Amazing to be misdiagnosed for I don't know how many years
Yeah.
on a huge plethora of medication. all the wrong medication. She had PSTD, but a severe amount, and she learned she had that through having so much stress in her life. And, you know, she's very honest in her book. She gets stuck into what she calls the green stuff and the alcohol, but she starts at a very early age.
Yeah.
And anybody out there that wants to read this book, it is really
It is fascinating, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, and PTSD, it just affects so many people, doesn't it? But she shares that you can come through it, you know, and find your way. But she had many years where she was just not aware what was going on around her and stuff. It's
I also
amazing.
love the fact that no matter what, she loved her husband.
Oh, they're
Always. She
amazing.
never says, you know,
and he loves her. They're
Yeah.
just undying.
and
They're
you
just
can
dying about each
feel
other.
it in the book, the
Yeah.
connection there.
Yeah.
Very, very special connection between the two of them. I just
Mhm.
love that. I mean, she certainly lived life,
Mm-hmm.
and
She's
she's
amazing.
only young.
She is
And I keep
absolutely.
thinking, oh my goodness, if everybody was that honest.
She is honest. She doesn't hold back, people.
No. So yeah, Naomi, well done. I just loved your book. I will be introducing it tomorrow, and there is one other station that's interested as well.
Amazing. Doesn't it give you, I think it just gives you permission to be honest and not hide behind things. Doesn't it? The story really does that.
I can see this book encouraging many other authors to step forward and put their pen to paper and writing something really interesting about their lives.
Warts and all.
Well, it's interesting you should say that, because our next guest coming in this morning, I think at 11 o'clock, she's actually a PTSD counsellor and a chaplain, and I think there's a really great connection to be made there, because I'd like to really introduce her to you, because I think she has got that book in her soul as well. And so, but that's beautiful, and I absolutely love that saying about, you know, not bending. What a beautiful.
Yeah, the
So-
part that really, this is from what Jane Talbot posted, what really spoke to me is don't edit your own soul according to fashion, and don't we just do that?
Absolutely. Whatever's a current trend. Hey? Yeah. Thank you so much, Kez, for joining us today. You're, as always, insightful. And guys, go and get the book. You can get it at KMD Books and everywhere online. And in bookstores, it's available to bookstores as well across Australia and New Zealand. Enjoy. Thank you so much, Kez.
Thank you, ladies.
We are going to go into Radio Gaga by Queen.